Hello peoples, welcome back again to episode 24 of Sky Factory. I say again because the recording kinda screwed up. I was on my way back from breaking the chance cube. I did something here and then the game froze. And the way that turned out in post was that the sound didn't record and it resumed sort of like partway after what I said. And so things were happening in the video. No, the sound of what I was saying happened sooner than what was happening at the time. Whatever. So there's missing audio, and I didn't really want to bother to try and fix it to line it all up again. So I'm recording this episode all over again. I did break the chance cube. Nothing exciting happened. Don't worry, he didn't miss a funny death or whatever. I just got a better builder's wand made out of diamond. So this is a very good item. I do have at least 2 already from the loot bags from the mob spawners, but it's good because I can use it to rebuild the platform very quickly. What you do is you put your cursor against the side of a block and it will show, I guess, ghost outlines of where new blocks will be placed, and you need blocks in your inventory of the same type of, I guess, the one that the cursor is being placed on. So you just right click and it will build a new set of blocks, I guess, in the spaces where it shows they will pop up. So these wireframe outlines, for example, I guess they would build all one layer up. And the way I showed it in the video was sort of like this. Like this. Ta-da! And it uses up 1 durability per item used. So there's that too. I'm also not sure what the difference is between this and the unstable ingots builder's wands. Not much to report, but also in that recording I did make some progress towards the regular infusion stone with some extra essences. I got a total of 5? 5? I need 3 more. But to get that, of course, I need a lot more Minicio. I used all of what I have in the new spawner so far, and I think, well, not much of anything in the old spawner has given me anything to work with. And the Minicio farm is slow going. I think I may have to actually stand next to it with the watering can. Tried leaving the game running next to one of these things, but it didn't really turn out very useful. Die. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. I chiseled the whole thing up and down. I think it looks quite nice. Better than before, at least. Oh, and these things, they have been turned into iron chests. They now hold twice as much as before. Each single chest holds as much as a double wood chest. So half the space, twice the storage. Because they were getting pretty full. What else have I done? Oh, I've gotten into carpenter's blocks a bit. Show you right here. Comes with a carpenter's hammer sold separately. Okay, put that there, and guess I'll put blocks here, yes. So carpenter's blocks, they come in different sizes and shapes. You can go with the standard block. Let me see. Carp. There is the standard block, which is where? This one, there's a fence, there's carpenter's button, collapsible block. Not sure what that is, but I think it's sort of like micro blocks. There's stairs, you get the idea. So you place down a carpenter's block. It works as normal. This one is a fence, for example. And you can use the hammer to, well, for fences specifically in this case, to toggle on and off the center post. That I'm left clicking now. And you can right click to change the style of fence. This one gets like a, I guess you would consider that an iron fence if you made it out of some kind of metal. This is like a picket fence. You can paint that with some sort of plain color. I think a wood texture would work. And so if you right click with a block in your hand, it will change the texture of the carpenter's block to the texture of the block that you place into it. Ta-da! And if you want the block back, you would shift left click with the carpenter's hammer. Where is the block? There it is. Like so, very easy. And remember, you can left click with the carpenter's hammer to toggle on and off the little center post. Doesn't really count for, an edge fence, of course. So I might go with these when I build more platforms. Oh, and by the way, if your carpenter's block is textured something tough like stone, you can remove it by punching it, but it takes as long as it does as to punch away just a regular block of the same type. So to speed things up, you may want to shift left click to remove the block it's made out of, and then just punch it. Much faster. Water bucket's been very useful. I found a good use for that. So basically I stood here, I brought the drum over, I spammed the bucket into these things, and I spammed a bunch of dust to get lots of clay. And what I did with that was filled my DecoCraft. Well, I didn't completely fill it, but I dumped it all in my DecoCraft table, which I moved over here. There we go, I have 2,037 clays. I'm not sure how that compares to anything else, but yep, there it is. I think that's it to report. Nothing else going on. Well, oh, and if you want to know, I think I'm going to use the platforms underneath the main one as sort of a fast travel system. I'll just put them, where are we? So I'm here, and the other one is, okay, here's the stairs for where I just came down. So you go here, around this, and here's the stairs for the next one. I'm going to have them, I think, 2 spaces apart. So here, 1, 2, and then there's the other one. So I'll have another stair, 1, 2, stair, 1, 2, stair, 1, 2. Well, I can't put one there, so in cases like that, I'll just ignore it. Oh, and actually here is the total underneath area. And I did do some work over here. This is how I managed to put blocks underneath the water source blocks to keep them from flowing down into nothingness. I just used a chopped up dirt block with a micro blocks saw. It's, well, it does show, but it's the cleanest looking thing I can think of. And I think that is it. As far as achievement book goes, I'm pretty stuck on this for a while. I guess, yeah, you know what? While I'm waiting for Minicio to grow, I could probably grow the essences I need to turn the regular stone into a strong one, because a strong one is needed to turn, yes, okay, the regular one turns Accio into yellow dust. I think it's Crucio. Yes. And the strong one is used to turn Crucio into Imperio. So while I'm waiting for Minicio to grow, I can farm the things that will get me the essence to turn the regular one into a strong one, which are any one of these things here. Pig, aluminum. I'm thinking copper is a good one, because that's easy to get. I just need copper ingots. Chicken. Oh, that is a very easy one. Eggs. Okay, that is very easy to get. I think I'm going to farm chickens. Also, I think I'm going to lift this machine off the ground. I can have it sit above ground, sort of like I do with the aqueous accumulator at the sprinkler. So instead, I'll be walking underneath it, and then it can just pump out the cobblestone as it already does. Okay, I think I can just have, yeah, this transfer node underneath it. I guess you can think of it as mirrored upside down. It should work. And the idea there is that I can have the crafting bench in the center of the platform, and I can just walk, you know, between everything, just straight ahead instead of around this every single time. It might look better. I hope it does. So yeah, that is pretty much all it. Shorter episode, but, well, not much I can do about that until I get Minicio going, and I just have to start playing more and work to getting the Minicio actually going. Might have to bite the bullet here and just stand here with the watering can. Hurry up! I don't have all day. Well, anyways, like I said, I could do a bunch of those other things to kill time to actually get this going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1 extra seed. And, you know, the more I do this, the more I'll just replant these. The more I do this, the more Minicio I'll get. And it'll probably pile up pretty quick. You know, it'll multiply. Wait a minute. Okay. I knew I should have had one more seed. There it is. So it should speed up pretty quick the more I get. Like, it's slow at first, but then I'll get 5, then I'll get 10, then 15, or however it goes. I'm going to save that egg. Anyways, this has been episode 24, Sky Factory 2.5. If you like this video, if you like chiseled blocks, eggs, essence, progress, leave a like. And if you want to follow along with this series or anything else on my channel, you can subscribe or check out my playlists. Alright, till next time, hopefully I'll have the rest of the essences done, or at least some measure of it. Till then, be swell, stay well, and farewell.